Here is an example of a cross-site public lesson, which is one way that educators can open up their classrooms and share their learning, making their learning public for other educators to watch. So this one teacher and her lesson study team collaborated and planned a lesson and then held the lesson in a gym in an awkward way with all her middle school students so that we could open up the learning, so that we could invite other teachers and principals and coaches from around the district to watch the lesson and to engage in some observation, looking for evidence of student synthesis and academic conversations around their inquiry question, which was really around reflection and how do we, through using reflection and offering students opportunity to reflect regularly on their progress, how does that allow students to have some more agency over their learning and maybe some more investment around their learning? So this was an example where other folks watched the lesson. You'll see lots of adults around the room and then engaged in a debrief protocol, a discussion, looking for evidence of the research question, and then collaborated to think about what next steps would be available.
On the funeral home site. Yeah.
That one connects to mine, kind of, well, I guess it does, because you're talking about the Excelsior specifically, like we are supposed to, but in one article that I read, it's saying how the Tenderloin, Bayview, North Beach, and Soma is also suffering from, like, gentrification and high price rates and stuff like that. So I would, it builds on what we already know.
Right. Well, I wrote something that wasn't that. It was actually gonna go with a more optimistic light. It was just kind of about, because y'all are pessimistic, talking about, oh no, I'm gonna get kicked out. Alright, anyway, basically what I found when I was reading the article from The Atlantic was that gentrification could also probably encourage some lower-income households to actually stay put where they are because of the increased benefits of where they're living, like better transit, nearer restaurants, and other benefits like that.
Because if they did synthesis today, but then next time they're not doing synthesis as a mini lesson, then they're not going to be focused on synthesis necessarily. So then that where they are on that to it and naming it.
Yeah.
I think that's an important piece. Is as they see it across subject matter as well as different texts that you just continue to name it as. Remember, we've been doing this. This is called synthesis, and we're just continuing to do it.